Hello everyone, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be swatching 6 polishes from Beetles, and these are gel polishes from their Watermelon Slice collection. So super fun, really pretty shades for summer. I know we're kind of nearing the end of summer, but we still have a good few weeks left. And even though I am looking forward to fall and fall nail polishes, we still do have some time to enjoy some summer colors. And I have been really enjoying wearing gels recently because I did go back to school, so I really only have time to do my nails like once a week. So having a gel polish that I know isn't going to chip on me is definitely beneficial. So I'm excited to test these out and see what they look like on the nails. This first shade is 917, and this is such a beautiful, bright robin's eggshell blue. You can see that formula is fantastic. It covers really well on the first coat. And I am doing thinner coats, especially with gel, because you want to make sure the coats are able to cure completely before you do multiple coats, because that's what can lead to like the peeling of your gel or chipping. So you just want to make sure you're doing thinner coats. But so far this formula seems to be working really well. You also don't want to do too thin of a coat. I also really love the brush. It's a nice wider brush. You're able to cover your nail really well. And I really love this fun, bright color. So there's the first coat. So I cured that first coat for a minute under my LED lamp. And now here's the second coat. And this one does cover completely in two. It is such a fun, bright shade that I think this will be the one that I do for the wear test, because I do want to test these gels out and see how long they last over the next few days, and this might have to be the color. I really like it. I think it's really fun, especially for these last few weeks of summer, because if you've seen my previous swatch videos that I posted this week, I had the Zoya and Olive and June fall collection, and fall is my favorite season for nail polish, and it's my favorite season in general, so I am excited to wear fall shades, but it's not quite fall yet. But there are 2 coats of this shade, which is 917. This is shade 916, and this is such a fun, bright, electric lime green. I am in love. The formula, I mean, I've only tested 2 of these polishes, but the formula is fantastic. It's gliding on the nail really nicely. Sometimes gels can be super thick, so it's hard to get a thinner coat, and I'm not having any issues with application at all. I'm obsessed with this color, and maybe I should just kind of go for it and do my wear test with this color. I don't know. I wish I could ask you live what you guys think, but I don't know. I've never really worn a color like this, but I really love it. So there's the first coat. I just cured the first coat, so here is the second. And this one does cover completely in 2, which is something I always like. I don't mind doing 3 coats of polish. In fact, the last time I wore gel, I ended up having to do 3 coats, and I didn't mind it, but I think everyone would prefer something that isn't as time consuming. So hopefully these polishes do last a decent amount of time. I've been wearing gels more and more now that I'm back at school, just so I only have to paint my nails once a week, and I've really been loving it. So there are 2 coats of 916. Here is 915, and this is a beautiful, warm, peachy shade. This is just right up my alley as a summer color. Peaches and corals like this are just my favorites for the summertime. It does kind of make me sad that summer is ending, but at the same time, like I said, fall's my favorite. I'm very excited, and I'm honestly ready for this year to be over. So the faster it flies by, the better, in my opinion. I think we can almost all agree, unfortunately. But again, beautiful formula, applying really, really well and covering super nicely. So I think this will be completely opaque in 2 coats. So I'm going to cure it for a minute. Here's the second coat of 915. And this one does cover completely in 2. And I just really love the overall shade of this polish. If I could get this collection in the beginning of this summer, I think would get a lot more wear out of it. Although this summer I was filming like almost every day, so I definitely probably wouldn't wear gels as much. But I'm still going to try to get as much use of this collection right now as I can, and then I'll always have it for next summer as well. So there are 2 coats. This is 912, and this is a bright neon fuchsia shade. Again, fantastic formula. I've never been a huge fan of like these neon pinks, so this is definitely not a shade for me, but I do really like the formula, so if this is a color that you can see yourself wearing, then I would definitely recommend it. I think that I could see myself wearing this on my toes in the summertime, but I really just don't think I would wear it on my nails, but the formula is amazing and it's a great polish to work with. Here's the second coat of 912, and this does cover completely in 2. I am really impressed with the formulas of these polishes because the Beetles brand has a ton of different kits and colors on their Amazon site, and they are pretty affordable too, so that's why I want to do a wear test, even just for a few days, just to see how they do wear, because I have tried out some gels on the more cheaper side and they haven't lasted a super long time, but they also haven't had fantastic formulas like these, so I'm very interested to see. But there is 2 coats of this really fun neon pink. This is 913, and this is a very bright red with a fantastic formula consistent with this collection. The one thing that I will say is that this red does lean a little bit orange, and just with my skin tone, my personal preference in a red is that it does lean a little bit more on like the blue side, so not a lot of orange in the red. But this is meant to be more of like a bright neon summer red, but it's just not my favorite, but the formula is fantastic. It's just the color I don't like, but the polish is outstanding. Here's the second coat of 913, and this does cover completely in 2. One thing I did want to mention, in like the first 2 polishes I swatched from this collection, they were kind of like going away from my cuticle and the side walls of my nail. That was because I did have cuticle butter on my nails, and although I thought I cleaned my nail bed decently enough because I had the peel off base coat underneath, it didn't, but that had nothing to do with the polish, and I just thought I'd mention that because I forgot to when I was swatching those. But as you can see, the formulas are fantastic. You just want to make sure that your nail beds are free of any oil or residue before you paint your nails. This last shade is 914, and this is a very bright Barbie pink polish. Again, fantastic formula. The formulas on these polishes are just amazing, so easy to work with. It's kind of funny because the name of this polish is 914, and it's currently 9:14 at night as I'm swatching it, so I don't know, I just found that interesting. But yeah, I'm kind of running out of things to say for these polishes because the formulas are amazing. I just need to do a wear test and see how long these gels really do last, but I am super impressed thus far. Here's the second coat, and this one does cover completely in 2. This is a really pretty color. This is something I could definitely see myself wearing in the summertime, and especially on my toes. I just love wearing gels on my toes because I hate feet and I hate doing my toes, so leaving a gel on for an extended period of time works for me and works best for me because then I don't have to constantly redo them. So this is something I'm excited to have for next summer at least. Beautiful color and awesome formulas. So that is it for my live swatch and review video of these 6 polishes from Beetles Gel. I am so impressed. I really do love the formulas, I love the colors, and I'm hoping that across the line with all Beetles gel polishes, the formulas are like that, because if you want to get some maybe more fall colors, definitely do so, and hopefully the formulas are somewhat consistent like they were in this collection. I will be doing a wear test, I think with 917, so definitely stay posted on my Instagram at @theelizabethann. I'll post updates on my story once I apply it on my nails. So if you want to see that, check out my Instagram, and I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, let me know in the comments what shade was your favorite, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.